Hello friends, welcome to Retis Collections. Today I'll be teaching you how to make this simple, amazing lunchbox here. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe and as well turn on your notification bell on so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be there. So let's begin. We're going to cut two rectangular shapes. This one is 22 inches by 10 inches, as you can see. That's how I'm going to cut that one, and the other part, which are supposed to be two parts, will be still 22 inches. This time this other one will be 9.5 inches. So see, I will explain later as we go on. So that's how it's going to be. And then how to use foam. This is the foam. And normally use foam, others use Marco, but I prefer this. If you're cutting your foam, make sure you have a space in between so that the foam will be inside, so that you know how to sew on the foam. You just sew just outside of the foam. I also have this I used transparent, I use as lining inside to do my lunchbox. It's very nice. Lasts very well. So let's go on. And then to my own, and on the side that I cut 9.5, I had to make a design on it because I don't want the lunchbox to just white as plain as it is. And then I was using my zip on it. That's the side to put zip. That's why I cut it 9.5. And then remember, I put my zip, my material down, my zip, and then the lining came. And I'll join it together. That's how I'm going to sew it. And I'm putting my zip on this one so that by the time I finish, the height of the zip will complement to give me the 10 inches I cut on the other side. So that's why I reduce it to 9.5. So you see how I'm sewing it. I first sew it inside. I will open the material up so that I can match. I want it to be smooth up here. And you see how it is. I will sew it and match it. Do it very neatly. You see how amazing it's looking at. Oh, it's coming out already. Okay. After that, we are going to sew this. Okay. Turn it like that and sew so that I will put in the foam. So I'm sewing this side because some of the leather normally used to be elastic. I normally use this side since it's transparent. I'm seeing the leather down. That's why I'm sewing it this side. So then I will put my foam inside. And just put it gently, push it, it will enter. Okay, so that's it. So now I'll try to cover it up and then after that, I'm going to trimming all around, trim everything off. This is how it's going to look like. So if you remember, I'm going to measure my 6 inches there. That is the side width of the lunchbox, and measure this side too. I'm going to sew to gum them together so that the foam inside will not be dangling. So measure up to just lubricating. I'm lubricating that so that by the time I'm sewing, it will not stuck on the way. So I sewed it. That's just one side of it. Remember, don't touch the zip as you're sewing. You don't touch the zip. Just start after the zip and you sew it straight and very neatly. Trimming it up. That's how it looks. Yes. And then I'm going to put the other end. That's an egg ring. We call this egg ring. You put it one side so that I'll be able to adjust the hands, the handle of the bag. So that's how I'm going to put it first. Then after that, I'll put this inside, turn it, and that's 1-inch belt, and then sew it and cover it inside. I think you see how I'm doing it very, very neatly. By the time I finish, the other side I will be putting the belt too, but I'll not be putting the earring because it's only one side I'm going to be adjusting the rope. So this one I'm going to just sew straight. Sew it. You can look at it, very, very simple and clean. That's good. And you see, the rope is longer because after it I'll put the adjuster and put everything together. So the other side of it, that's the one that I have 10 inches by 12 by 22 inches right on. I'll put the foam on it directly because I'm not putting zip on this one. The foam, not the foam, the elastic, and I will sew so that we put the foam inside. And this is the lining. See the way I'm sewing it. Remember I told you that I'm using the lining up because it's transparent and it's strong. It's not elastic. So I think it's better I use it up so that I will have the accurate rectangular shape I want to have. And since it's transparent, I'm seeing the material downward. That's why I'm able to trace the line and make it straight. Okay. So now I'll put the foam inside gently again. Put the foam inside. This foam is nice because it also retain heat. It's very, very good. You can buy it in the market. If you don't find it, you can use Mako or use ordinary foam. You still have the result. I prefer using this. So when I finish, I'm going to do the 6 inches by the end side of it, just like I did to the other side. And this side too. And this other side too. So after which I'm going to sew these ones also together to come it, and you stand at my edges for the lunch bag. So I make it like that so that it will be very strong and it won't scatter inside. The foam too will stand straight. So that's how it looks. And then, so the other side, the other end, I'm going to put my handle here. And so this is where I'm going to put my handle. That's the handle. I already cut that like 11.5 inches. You can cut it the way the handle is. Some people use belt. You can as well use belt to put your hand, but I prefer using this. What I'm putting inside there is Mako, just a little piece of Mako. I already told you I cut that material, it was 11.5 inches. So I'll wrap it inside, and wrapping the Mako inside so that it will be a little strong. Wrapping it inside and also, then after which I will wrap it together with a bias. Use bias to sew it and put together to make it neat. Let the edges come out clear. And since I've done this side, I will do the other side too. And that's how I just prefer making my hand. Not as if it's a must for you to do it this way. Okay, and it's very stiff and fine, so I'm going to fix it now. You see how it is. Put it like that, adjust it to see how the hands will stay. Making it, really mark that, and then I will sew to the places I mark. You see that? Doing it, coming down, finish from that side, come to the other side. You see the place, the space for my hand to enter is there now. And so that, don't need the other side. So So amazing. Can you see it looking very, very clean and neat? Trim it off. Trim it off well. Okay, now you see how neat it is. Now it's very okay. Are we going to fix my zip head? That's my zip head. Very neatly, I'm going to fix them. That's it. Do it very neatly. Just enter the So the next thing now, I'm going to join the two parts together to bring out the shape of my launch pad. So look at where I'm beginning. I prefer beginning here, starting here. That's how it suits me best. So I start in the beginning here. Look at in the middle there, where the one of zip is, and this where the handle is. I put it there to align it the other side. And so remember, I'm sewing outside. I'm not sewing inside. And see that I will sew that. When you come to the edges, you have to clock the machine in and continue to sew and lift it up so that you can sew. See that? You can turn very simple at the edges. And one of the benefits of this form is that you can even squeeze it and nothing will affect it. You can still come back to its normal shape again by the time you are done. So you see what I'm doing? As I'm sewing it, you see that? Very neatly. That edge, I have to turn it again. I have to be careful as I'm sewing it that the other side will not exceed the other side, not to make the shape of your launch bag somehow. So that's it. That's it. You see that? But I prefer to stop at where the zip is there, and then later on turn it the other side to complete it. You see? The other side where I started, I will turn it, I'll start it here and complete it down there. It's simpler to me in that way. And you can, I choose to start it anywhere where you feel best, but this is the pattern I've been using and it has been very simple to me, so you can follow me in it as well. So that was so that, and before you know that will be done with the lunch box. And look at the lunch box here. The last part of it is just to coat it round with a 1-inch belt. And I started it in the middle there. Look at where I started it. I'm cutting it. I cut it the other side. And at all the corners as we start to come around to the end. By the time you finish that, oh, see how amazing the lunch bag will be. The lunch bag will be. You can looking very, very fine. You zip it on so that you can see. Oh, the lunch bag is cute, very clean, neat, fantastic. See how it is? Wow. So that is it. Just the last part of it, I will put the adjuster on the rope. That is the end. So that's the adjuster. Putting it on it. And before you know, you are done. Even if you have not been sewing bags, you can look at this video and you'll be able to sew lunch bags for your children and for yourself. Everyone that is demanding for you. It is very simple. This one is as simple as anything. So by the time you put it there, you sew it, and we are done. You can see your lunch bag there. It's very, very clean, very, very fine. It has a handle, the rope to hang, and all of that. See that? You see that? You can open it inside. It's good, very fine. Yes, that's it. That's it.